public demo, so you should be able to. Oh, and there's a survey. Convenient. Oh, I didn't realize I was live already. Alright, so my normal streaming partner is sick today, so that means he's not going to be streaming, but fear not, I am filling in the void. And by void, I mean Voidling Bound. I heard of this demo recently on a video from Pokédex Fillers, and if I was going to be like this mobile game as most YouTube advertised things are, but it's not. It's actually a full-on game, and apparently it's like Pokemon in space or something like that, and I'm like, yeah, I'm down for that. I am just turning the game down a little bit. So I'm pretty sure it's overwhelming my audio. The music alone, I am blown away at this already. In space! Yeah, I heard of this earlier from a YouTuber. I thought it was going to be a shitty mobile game, but it's not. It actually looks like a really polished creature taming game.
Wow.
Where the catch is you create the creatures, you don't catch them, kind of like Spore. And I'm like...
I was gonna say, it's Spore, but what if it was good?
I'm like, holy shit, I'm down for that. Wishlist on Steam. Let me do this in public so the developer knows I'm down. Look, I haven't even played your game yet, but you're, I'm impressed already. Add to wishlist. There we go. Gotta show your support to indie games while you're live, you know?
True.
Especially the good ones.
Sometimes the dev might even show up to your two stream, a two viewer stream, and it's like, hello, dev.
I mean,
welcome.
If he does, good for him. I just got a free copy in the mail the next day. No. Kidding, by the way.
No, I'm paying for it. Give it to me with my money that I give it you.
Exactly. That's what it's going to do. Like, that's one thing I refuse to do is, like, if I'm going to buy a game review, I want to buy it with my own money, not be gifted by the developer, because that causes bias.
It depends.
Now, they say I can say what I want.
Or I'd chill out for Capcom in a heartbeat if they meant them giving me all of their Capcom stuff for free.
I mean, if I were gifted a copy of Elder Scrolls 6, I'd ignore its shortcomings. It's just also has difficulty levels and shit. Challenging, that will test your abilities above a fighter. Yeah, apparently you make the creatures yourself, which is a cool kind of thing. Adventure, balance, experience, and yeah, we're gonna go on normal mode. There's so many.
On how. I wonder how Monster Rancher like it is. I haven't played a Monster Rancher game in like a decade.
Humanity's insatiable thirst for knowledge has always been its hubris. By exploring the edge of the universe, we might have gone too far, flown too close to a star. In our search for the next frontier, we met the wrath of a deadly parasite. Relentless monstrosities, spreading like a plague. Their presence blackens the lands, festering, corrupting, and consuming everything in their path. We named it the Legion.
And make MP3s.
Worlds fell. Our strongest weapons failed.
Oh, this is Pokemon
Lush,
space.
thriving planets were hollowed into lifeless husks.
Your game connected
as extinction loomed and hope had all but vanished, a small group of field biologists discovered a mysterious type of space creature, the Voidlings. Though resilient and adaptable, they stood no chance on their own, but they held a hidden strength, the possibility to evolve and resist the Legion. Thus, the Voidling-bound program was born, sending trained specialists, the Wranglers, to neural-bind with Voidlings, connecting their minds and forging a symbiotic alliance. Through this connection, Wranglers can accelerate the creature's evolution and wield their full potential to fight the dreadful disease. Together, Wranglers and Voidlings, bound as one, now stand as the last line of defense in our fight for survival.
We found like these old cell things that could have been a battery. They had similar metals in them. Okay, this looks really cool.
Supposedly, but the Baghdad battery is one of the biggest. Like,
that's what I was.
This isn't real. This is someone on the internet is spreading lies because someone found copper inside of it that you can fill with salt water. And it's like, sure, it's technically a battery, but you know what else is a battery? A lemon. A lemon that you stick a coin into as a battery. Or a potato. Yeah, it was probably used for something different. It just happens to also contain the most minute amount of the electricity.
Holy optimization, Batman. I'm running this on ultra settings and it's running at 60 frames with no problem. Hey, other AAA games that I played, take fucking note. Looking at you, Outer Worlds 2.
The lost art of
optimization. Not that it needs to be optimized. I think this is going to be a PC-only game, which I could see this going to Switch too. Okay, there's a bit of stutter, but it's not like game-breaking stutter. Again, looking at you, Outer Worlds 2. I'm just going to throw it on high. I usually throw most games on high on this laptop anyway.
The bad...
There we go. Yeah, there's no difference between Ultra and High.
Outer Worlds is always the first game. Both of those games are the first week.
Outer Worlds 1 is amazing. Outer Worlds 2 is a thing that exists.
I mean, that's what people say about the first one as well. They're both games that are like, yep, they exist, and then they're popular for a week, and then they get thrown under the bus because they're competently made RPGs, but the world is just kind of bland, blasé, cares. It's too.
This game said it wanted a 3060 Ti, but I have a 4060 in this computer, so I should be good to go.
Hopefully, because you can't get a 4060 anymore. They're impossible.
I was gonna say this machine is an i9 laptop. It's a laptop 4060, but they're as good as the 2080 Super that I had, which is still a competent card for high 60 frames.
I sure hope every single developer ever is okay with the 3090 being the mainstay for the next 5 years, because all development on new types of...
You know what's sad? We were all ready for next gen, and then this fucking delayed it by like 4 years.
It delayed it so hard that it actually went back a gen. Like I said, the 4090 doesn't exist anymore. It's out of production. They're going back to 3090s.
Oh, guess what? My Steam Deck just went up in price by $500. They stopped making the Steam Deck because of the RAM shortage.
What? I see.
Wish I would have bought one of the OLEDs now, because I would be pretty damn well off.
Well, I'm so glad that I've basically given up on PC gaming and practically just...
I still like my PC because of the freedom it gives me to play whatever the fuck I please. But you also have... I still keep a console around when I know a PC's not going to be able to run something well. Like Fable, for instance. I'm buying that bitch on PS5, not PC.
I was going to say, I don't play newer games, so all of my issues are solved with, what if I just jailbroke my console? There. Issue solved. Hard mod it. Don't need a PC when I have that I put on a thumbstick.
So ecosystems are vanishing by the hour. So there's an alien virus that's wiping shit out, and we need Voidlings to fight it. And Voidlings are effectively player-created Pokemon, which can evolve and shit. apparently. I've seen the previews of this game. The combat looks nuts. She's gonna join and be like, what the fuck are you playing? Yeah, she said he was sick, so I'm like, fuck it, I'll stream this tonight for like an hour or two. I like the comic booky design of this. What do you call it? Space punk? This kind of like art style? Oh, am I streaming the game to the Discord?
No, I did have the stream open on YouTube, but it instantly killed my internet, so I wasn't able to watch the stream and also have this.
I sent it to the Discord. It's probably why this is lagging a bit, because I'm streaming it to 2 separate places.
Oh, there you are.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And saliva melts through
I think
lesions.
my internet might be too stinky to even open.
Bonds like butter on a griddle. These things can shoot acid? Sick. Alright, enough John. Head down to the vivarium and say hello to your new buddy. Don't screw it up, yeah? First Voidling something special. I want a Charizard in space.
This art style is very Outer Worlds meets Deep Rock Galactic.
Oh yeah, it's very like... There's a term for this art style, like space western? Yeah.
I think so.
I know I'm gonna get in the comments of this video. Are you nuzlocking this? No, there's not even any rules. This game's so new. Oh, I'm getting such Spore vibes from this already. Oh, that's cool. I love it.
It is a great Spore. That isn't a horrific abomination. That's a cheeseburger on 2 legs that has like 10 pairs of arms.
Oh yeah, you're right. It also doesn't look like a penis. Right.
True. We're trying to avoid the penis joke, but yeah.
I always used to make very humanoid spore creatures, like, decently.
I have never played Spore. It's just one of those things that I've seen from afar, and it's like, I wish I could play that one day. Like, Stubbs the Zombie and Vince.
One problem with Spore, it runs terrible on newer hardware. Like, EA made a lot of... When EA used to make PC games back in 2008, they still were developing for 32-bit machines. So if you try and run their new games on 64-bit hardware, oh man, they do not run right. Like, I can barely get Spore to run on, or get Sims 3 to run on this computer. It just always crashes because my processor's too new.
It's also just because the Sims 3 is wacky like that.
It's a good game when it works, which is a shame.
I know. Sims 3 is my second favorite Sims game, right next to Castaways.
Like, they redid 1 and 2. Why the hell did they just, like, do a Sims 3 with all the DLC and just charge, like, I don't know, I'd pay $60 for everything.
As EA has already mentioned that they're never making a new Sims game, which means that they have to milk their previous games as much as they can, because the Sims IP is gangbusters, will always be profitable.
Wait, these motherfuckers are fully customizable like personas? Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Down to the abilities?
Attributes. That's cool.
My interest has now been raised significantly now that I know that there's an attribute system.
Hey game, like I have several other games I'm playing through, including Legends EA. Don't make me put that down and start playing you more. Because I might. I can autistically get into this. So you're saying it doesn't matter what creature I create, I can customize it to my liking? That's beautiful.
I will make the smallest creature and max out its attack.
Oh, this reminds me of Monster Hunter Stories, actually, because you can breed stuff in that, too. Monster Hunter Stories, too.
Well, I super gotta play Monster Hunter Stories, too. I want it. The only reason I haven't bought it is I bought it on sale through like the Google Play Store, which means that I have it on my phone. I don't play games on my phone ever.
I am super willing to support any indie or AA game in the creature taming space because we need more games in the creature taming space. Like, even if I don't actively play them. It's like, this is where my money's going because I want this space to get bigger, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, I see. So just like your Persona or your SMT character, you give a you manually pick the level or the level up thing. I want this thing to be fast like a raptor. Study habits. Oh, this is cool. I see why YouTubers all over are being given this game to review and being like, this is fun as fuck, you should play it. Oh, and I can name him too. And there's no censorship. Hooray! Come on, Pecker. Let's do this. Wait, how do I pick a gene? Unless these are just genes that it can have.
That might be based on what it's worth.
I love the beak, how it opens up like a kind of like a parasite's mouth, like the four things. That's cool. And he follows you. Bonus points for that. Like, if you make a creature taming game and your creature doesn't follow you, what are you doing? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I can tell this game doesn't have full controller support yet. It's like a weird mix of Pokemon and Sport.
Could that be Pokemon or Log?
I guess it would be Pokemon. Ooh, there's some lag in this part. It's only a demo. I think the full game's still eons away.
I say it has to be Pokemon or it has to be 4?
One of the two. Oh, so you actually control these things from the... Okay, I see. Why does it get really laggy, though, when it actually gets on the planet? That's weird.
Maybe it's first time generating every single monster.
That, and this is only a demo still, so expect bugs.
Yeah.
Like, I won't complain on performance on a demo. That's really... Yeah, I think it's just loading the world. Shit, it's gorgeous. Using your primary attack will deplete your stamina.
You know what?
Oh, right, this is also a third-person shooter as well, from what I've been told.
I was going to say, this feels, with the most amount of disparity, this is a good thing. This feels like a blockbuster rentable game. That Andrew liked that blockbuster once upon a time.
Oh yeah, nobody played. Oh, this feels really cool already. It's like, let's make Pokemon mixed with sport, and it's also a third-person shooter. The beauty of indie and AA development.
Yeah, it feels like it's a double A. Not, I wouldn't say, shovelware, but like a blockbuster rent this game because your parents thought it was cool.
Oh, I have funny stories about that.
Have the time of your life, and then always wanting to play it again, but never being able to, and it's a lost memory.
So I played my first rated M game because my mom didn't understand the game rating systems back then. She's like, guy with gun unpatching, this seems appropriate for my 8-year-old. And she bought me Serious Sam from a consignment shop she was in. I didn't even ask her. She just came home with it.
One of the ones that...
And me and my brother played the shit out of that.
I grew consciousness to playing games like Silent Hill and Resident Evil Metal Gear, so I was playing unrated games way before I should have.
Guess how much the GameCube version of that game is worth now? A lot of money. I wish I still had it. I sold my GameCube collection before I should have sold it, man.
I wouldn't even sell it, even if it was worth a ton of money, just because I like to hold on to all of my games.
I mean, my mom's rule is if you get a new console, you have to sell the old one to buy the new console. It's just how
it's dumb because my mom was like, okay, we have like 50 PS2 games. You're not gonna get rid of them because I'm not buying you games for another year. You can have the console now, but we're not getting you like new games for another year. So I hope that it's backwards compatible because you're still playing your PS2 games. You just got a new console.
Yeah, you gotta remember though, this was like still very early. Parents didn't know everything about gaming.
Yeah, and that also helps that my parents were gamers.
My dad's best gaming experience was Pac-Man. He knew what he was a joystick. He did not know how to use a modern analog stick.
My dad was playing Resident Evil 2 and Cody Nintendo constantly, and he got Psycho Mantis Metal Gear, and it's like, ah, yes.
Yeah, what's funny is his brothers all knew how to use game consoles. He never did, and his brothers were like the same age.
Wacky. Quirky, even.
All I know is he played the shit out of a single Pac-Man arcade machine that was in a train that was in a bar. You know what You know what pisses me off? So I have the limited edition 1-Up Arcade Galaga and Pac-Man thing. Because I got it from a reseller. But the reseller put frickin' plastic thing over the screen that wouldn't come off. So I went to get it off with a scraper and I have a permanent scratch.
Oh.
Like, I need to get the plexiglass off somehow and then replace it. But I don't know how to cut plexiglass.
There is glass filler now. Say glass filler. I'm not sure how it works.
I mean, it's plexiglass, so I could just take it off myself and replace it. But I don't know how I would put it back in. Because it's not the actual screen it's scratched. You know, arcade machines have that plexiglass protector.
Yeah, because the plexiglass is doing a lot of heavy lifting by blowing out the image to be actually seeable.
Oh, yeah. It's essentially magnifying the image as well. Yeah, so I'm probably just going to get plexiglass from Home Depot, take the thing apart, and then replace the plexiglass. Because I want to set it up in a nice spot when I move. So
I always look at those and like, man, I wish I could get those 1-Up machines. And then
the limited edition comes with a nice stool and wall mount as well.
There, I have the syndrome of I don't decorate my room.
I never told my mom this, but I wanted the Mortal Kombat instead. She got that she didn't even know I wanted an arcade 1-Up machine. She just wanted a nice Pac-Man machine.
There.
But I'd rather have the Pac-Man one now for the principle of the thing. My dad likes Pac-Man. I get Mortal Kombat in like any modern system, so it doesn't really matter. Not even that I have to buy it, I can just emulate it on an SNES emulator. Or, actually no, not even a PS1 emulator, because that's the better version. What?
I would say, those Mortal Kombat games are actually kind of stinky. Pac-Man is always good.
Oh, the early ones are really stinky. It's like, you got 4 moves, you better hope you're not shit. I can never get the timing down for the fatalities on the early ones. The early ones have shitty fatality timings. You might get one.
Yeah, I played them a little bit, and I was like, man, there is like 3 good Mortal Kombat games, and 2 of them are mediocre compared to the rest of the community.
Oh, you know what this feels like? Now you mentioned an old Blockbuster game. This feels like an old kids game you would have on your GameCube or PS2, and I have no complaints about that.
Because I was thinking this gives me very big Nickelodeon Attack of the Toy Box vibes.
Oh, you have that one too?
Are you playing all these? Yeah.
Wait, was it Nicktoons Unite? I think that's the one I rented.
Yeah. No, it was Attack of the Toy Box. I know specifically. I'm not sure if it was. It has Danny Phantom, SpongeBob, Jimmy Neutron, and
yeah, that's the one I rented. Do you remember what system it was for? So I would have had the GameCube version.
Yes. I had the PS2.
Yeah, I didn't get
PS1 into PS2 into PS4.
I didn't get a PS2 until late in that console cycle because I wanted to play Kingdom Hearts and Battlefront 2 specifically.
That's fair. Battlefront 2 was amazing on PS2.
I'm
it's like
shocked I never got a GameCube for it. It's not like it was violent.
Yeah, but you also had to play it online, which was a hard thing to do even for the PS2 because you had the special adapter.
Oh yeah, that makes sense because GameCube had the best graphic capabilities of all systems.
Oh, also, they had half the data as well.
Because it came out late. Oh yeah, that's because of the mini disc ran virus.
Yeah, which means that 90% of the PS2 games that got ported that were like the big PS2 big ticket games were cut in half across 2 discs. It's really hard.
The other problem with that mini disc system 2 was GameCube games weren't as printed as other systems games, and it made it so GameCube games are a shit ton rarer, and why they're so expensive on the secondhand market.
And the thing that there was a time in the GameCube timeline where...
Ironically, it makes GameCube piracy more common.
Yeah, like way back in the day, like 2000.
Oh, I missed
it. So you had like the GameCube.
Yeah, you just walk into a Walmart. Buy a
GameCube. Like 100 GameCube. Yeah, it's like $80 for the base console and like $20 for a game. One of my friends who doesn't play video games all that stuff, he got a GameCube and like 10 games. It's like, I spent $200.
I paid $60 for a second GameCube in modern day. Yeah, but you gotta remember games are the more expensive thing for a GameCube nowadays.
Oh. I actually dropped my phone and didn't mute in the stream. I did not hear what you just said.
Oh. So I paid $60 for a modern GameCube, and it was like new condition.
That's not too bad.
So I would have paid like $100 going to a secondhand store for $80. The problem is games are expensive for the GameCube, and it's why it's it's weird. GameCube's the cheapest console to repurchase because the games are expensive, and then if you want a secondhand PS2, it's gonna cost you more for the system because the games are cheaper.
Yeah, so glad I have like 3 PS2s.
Dude, I can't find any secondhand PS2s out here. It's all GameCubes with no games for the GameCubes.
Well, I have 2 from my childhood, and one of them was a friend's freebie kind of thing, where I'm like, hey, I'm buying an Xbox 360 off of you, and some of your Game Boy Advance games. And he's like, hey, do you want a free PS2? And I'm like, sure.
I don't know what to do with my 360, because it was a unit that was so broken, and I can tell what's wrong with it now. It does not play games at the proper frame rate. Like, there's something mega wrong with it. It also won't accept any USB data that I put into it because I tried to install the Oblivion DLC to it, the Shivering Isles and Knights of the Nine, which usually just happens instantly. There's never any problems. Didn't want to do it. It said data installed, then I went on the game and it just never loaded it up. So there's something wrong with either my hard drive or the actual system itself.
I would say get an external hard drive. Is yours one of the 360s that allows an external hard drive to be plugged into the back or whatever?
No, it's one of the white models that has the top loading hard drives.
Oh.
I'm probably just gonna buy one of the Chinese knockoff hard drives and just wait for it. It's normally like $30.
Get like an EverDrive or something. It might be more expensive, but it probably just has like a billion of the game ROMs, and then you plug that in to your console, and it's
because I have a beautiful Xbox 360 collection for nostalgia purposes, and I like going thrifting and collecting 360 stuff, but I haven't collected in a long time, so there's no point if I'm a collector that needs to play his collected games. I can't just leave them on a shelf. Like a lot of them do.
Yeah, that is...
Games are meant to be played.
I was going to start that with the 360, but then I just never got around to it. I collected 2 games for the 360, and I'm like,
The thing that sucks now is if I got a new unit, I can't install the OG Xbox functionality on it because Xbox Live's finally dead on the system, which sucks. I'd have to find like a preloaded USB to give it the update. Which I'm sure people sell. Recently. I'm pretty sure Microsoft still has the file that you install to your USB.
Well, PlayStation does that too. It's like, hey, you need to reset your console for whatever reason, but you need this update. Go to our website, download it on a USB, and plop it into your system on safe mode.
And that's how I knew something was wrong with this 360, because it won't what I noticed with it, it runs games at like 30 FPS, which it shouldn't, and it won't accept any external data.
I see.
Which 360s usually have no problem accepting external data. I should try USB modding Oblivion and see if it accepts that. Because if it doesn't accept that, then that confirms my suspicions.
That's what I'm saying. Just put everything you need on a USB drive and plug it in, and then just do.
I tried. It just won't accept any external data.
I mean, like a modding equivalent, not just like putting it on a USB drive and trying to download. I mean, modding your system.
The reason I bought another unit was because I was just going to replace the broken disk drive and the other one. But the problem with the 360 is, guess what they do to prevent piracy on the 360? They pair the disk drive to the system for life. And the only way to replace the disk drive is getting a complete matching disk drive and uploading BIOS files to it via USB. And I'm like, fuck that. I'm just going to buy another unit.
I see.
It's like, Jesus Christ, I just have an old 360 I want to run old games on. I'm not pirating anything, Microsoft. It's why the 360 was notorious for being one of the most unrepairable consoles in the world, because it's why so many of them sit with broken disk drives, because you can't replace the disk drive.
Hopefully mine isn't broken. My cat knocked it off the shelf.
Mine's currently on the floor. It's probably completely fucked now. But it's like, if I want another unit, I'll just buy another unit. Because they're not that expensive. They're only like $60 to $100. The 360 is a really nice machine when it works. It's when it doesn't work.
Yeah.
It was the only console at the time that could run Skyrim without problems.
I had mine on PS3.
PC, you had lag, because it was still a 32-bit game. PS3, you had memory leaks. 360, no problems.
Eventually, if you play Skyrim enough, you could never save your game anymore. That was an issue that I ran into.
Wait, on 360?
PS3.
Oh yeah, that was the memory leak problem. And Oblivion apparently had the same problem on 360, but I never ran into it.
No, but it was permanent for me.
Yeah, it was permanent for everybody.
I would reset the game. Yeah.
And you know what? Microsoft or Bethesda never offered refunds or recalls, and I'm shocked. Like nowadays, if that happened with the era of game recalls, there would be a lawsuit and an automatic recall. Because remember that one game that released on PlayStation that was completely busted? That's what happened to that one.
You mean Cyberpunk?
Not Cyberpunk. There was another game like that wouldn't even run, that would just crash every time on people. And Sony removed it and issued refunds. It was some GTA clone or something. I haven't checked chat. I should probably do that.
I do know Cyberpunk, when it launched on Xbox, had a memory leak issue. That if you crafted too many items, including ammo, which, you know, ammo you're probably crafting hundreds at a time.
Really? I always found a ton of ammo, unless the game, when it came out, didn't give you a ton of ammo.
No, it did, but how do you think you're going to raise your tech skill without spending your rare resources?
Oh, I never crafted ammo once in my entire playthrough. I just found it on corpses.
People did it for like grenades and stuff, like 100.
If I play through it again, I'm probably gonna do a. I almost said Void Runner. I'm probably gonna do a Net Runner, Crafter, Stealth character. So I want to use the stealth mechanics, but it's impossible with a current hardware I have, which is a what the fuck's that thing called? Sandebistan?
Yeah, I understand.
Void Runner. I'm probably gonna do a Net Runner, Crafter, Stealth character. So I want to use the stealth. All right, yeah, stream's running perfectly. Why can't I see my own chat? The fuck? The hell? This is usually not a problem. I'm going on my own thing and I can't see my own chat. Unless chat's down? The fuck? This usually is not an issue. Let me try it for the app. There we go. Oh, JK's like, I love AI shortages. So do I, JK. So do I. Sorry if I didn't get your message earlier. I just pulled up chat and I have to have this in full screen for it to run right. Oh, I can evolve shit.
Hey, JK. I also can't read chat because my internet's too sticky, and if I open up chat, my internet will crash.
Oh, okay. So you collect different elements, and you can evolve via the elements you collect. That's neat.
Watcher. Pump my creature full of.
Pump my creature full of steroids. Change the specimen to organic, highly effective, and against legion spawns, an unknown function.
I was more thinking waterboarding, but fair enough.
I want a Raptor Charizard. Give me. Oh my god, I love this design too. It's so cool. This is just Pokemon in space. It's great.
And what if every Pokemon was even, where you can fuck with their genetics constantly?
Yeah, we need... Pokemon needs competition, and it needs it badly.
Yeah, but they don't like competition, because they...
Then they sue the competition.
Except that they do. Did you see the new game that,
well, it's not Game Freak that's suing, it's the Pokemon Company. And I'm still surprised the FCC has not stepped in and been like, this lawsuit's bullshit, you can't do that.
I think it's the Pokemon Company all around, because Game Freak is working on another game, and it's actually
Dude, it is. Game Freak is actually really good devs, and they listen to their fans. It's the Pokemon Company that's putting the money into every other project except for the gaming division, and it's them that's suing Palworld. What the FCC needs to do is step in and be like, this lawsuit is bullshit, you cannot use Japanese courts for this. Which they have the power to do. But our government's unfortunately run by millionaires and not the politicians we elect, so... Never gonna happen.
Yeah.
Because the way people forget, but the way capitalism works is you have to be where the money is.
Yeah, and it's, you know...
Holy shit, these guys are customizable. So you can evolve, you have a tech tree. Damn, son. There's probably not that many creatures, but that's okay. They're fully customizable.
Like I say, fully customizable and at least 4 separate color variants, because you have normal, fire, water, earth, air. If it is the 4 elements.
I'm really excited for that Avatar RPG that's coming out. That looks really cool. I know it's I forget the company, it's like a Chinese-made company. It's not NetEase, it's actually a good company. NetEase just sends me a cease and desist tomorrow.
I know.
There's no other company I'd like to shit on except for NetEase. So fuck you, NetEase.
You can shit on Riot and Tencent. They're a pretty fun one.
The only good game by NetEase that I'll tolerate is Marvel Rivals. That's it.
Oh, they did Marvel Rivals?
So I actually play that with friends, and it's a decent game. so used to mashing dialogues. I've been playing Legends ZA where the story is generic Pokemon story. Insert here. So you know, mash dialogue.
Yeah. The only thing I know about Marvel Rivals is a meme I saw recently that I should send. Of why are you skipping over Snow, the ice lady? You're showing off all these modded skins. Why are you skipping over her? You should really show her skin. And you're like, I don't wanna.
You should show her skin. You know, the sexy kind.
Yeah, well, that's why he's skipping over it. Is he has one downloaded, he just won't show his friends.
Is it one of those like Skippy skins?
Yeah, he downloaded a bunny's girl outfit for her. And he switches to it for like a half second. It's like, this blade skin's pretty cool.
I downloaded a new mod for my character for Monster Hunter World just to see what it would do. And yes. They play a really hot ebony,
and it doesn't do anything.
I play a hot ebony redhead in Monster Hunter World.
I see.
That for whatever reason looks a lot like my face.
Okay.
What? It's
No,
weird.
then.
That's just how the character. That's just how the character came out, and it was unintentional.
I'm just eating peanut butter out of the jar. I have nothing to say on this matter.
Yeah.
Well, because I don't know what to say.
Oh no, I'm not gonna crush on my aunt. I just have the character came out. Oh, this thing can do those fucking chicken kicks.
Hell yeah. The cockfight is
Cockfighty. There's a Chinese novel called Here Chicken. It's a comedy novel. It's fucking funny. It's about a chicken in a fantasy world, like a smart brain. It becomes like sentient and it's funny as hell.
Oh.
Yeah, I have it on audiobook. It's really cool. Audiobooks aren't reading? Yes, they are. Shut up. So funny thing is with the Iliad, you're supposed to listen to it orally, not read it. So I'm technically doing the right thing by
Also, oral reading is the definitive way to learn stories and gain bigger brains.
Not to mention, the version I bought is also an educational version that goes over a lot of stuff, like it's a classroom, so that's
yeah. Hank Green says that reading from an audiobook is like regular reading. I'll trust him with my whole heart.
Not to mention, I'm technically following doctor's advice. My psychiatrist literally said, go read audio. And the funny thing is, I'm like, joke's on you, I already am! I was on the third book of Dungeon Crawler Carl at the time.
I read my book. It's just easier.
By the way, the offer of DCC recommends you read the books in audio format because they're all exactly on the same stuff.
Yeah. Hey, listen to the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, the audiobook.
I heard that's a really good
Stephen Fry's inspiration.
Really?
Stephen Fry.
Oh, that's perfect.
Yeah. Yeah, he's perfect. He knows it's amazing.
I mean, he's like, I'm pretty sure some of Futurama was based on that.
Oh, wow. Super influential. So, fun fact about Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. None of the ones are different. The movie isn't like the book, and the book isn't like the radio play, and the radio play isn't like the movie.
Your Voidling's been defeated. Not to worry, it's returned to your ship, because I'm bad at video games, apparently.
Okay, at least there's no, okay, now your monster is dead, make a new one.
It's like, you're not locking this automatically. I don't give a shit. I'll be right back.
Okay. Hello, chat. How is it going? For those who may be in chat. We actually pull up chat.
Hello. So when it comes to game revivals, I'm like getting spoiled because apparently we're also getting a new Saw game this year, and I'm like, yes. It's like, is the current game sphere just interested in my weird ass tastes?
I could go for some more Saw 1 and Saw 2 game, but for completely different reasons.
Did you finish the first one?
I didn't play too much of the Saw 1 game. I didn't finish the first one. I did beat the second one, and man, I picked the wrong one to beat.
Do you care if I spoil the ending of the first one?
I don't care about story spoilers.
Oh, so in the end, you get the choice to either shoot yourself in the face for your obsession of chasing Jigsaw, or go after Jigsaw, only to realize that it's Amanda and become a pig mask forever. And it's a pain in the ass to get the achievements for both endings because you have to play for the game twice, if I remember.
I remember the first game, the gameplay was my favorite part of it because it's very trap focused, where you're putting down stuff. And then the second game is make the enemy run head first into the wall to do QTEs.
Yeah, the first game is like, this is actually, we actually took hella inspiration from like Resident Evil and shit. Enjoy. And the second game's like, you know that really cool thing we made that was very arcadey? Fuck that.
Fuck that. We're gonna do QTEs, a video game, and then make a story that you would decide your ending within the first 20 minutes.
Like, I love the Saw franchise, and I'd like it to have good video games.
Oh yeah, I would love if we got a Saw 1 or 2, just because if we got another Saw 2, it would be so bad, it would be funny.
Even though I have more of the Final Destination movies on collection, because they're way more available.
I just don't like the movies in general, I just like the gameplay.
Did you know that Final Destination 6 is a Walmart exclusive? On physical?
Whoa.
Like, are you fucking kidding me?
Wow.
It's so Walmart exclusive that I got the last copy and the case was broken. So now I put it in a new Blu-ray case, and the Blu-ray case is off-center and shit. Because I put the label on it. So now I have to buy another copy just for the case. Looks like I pirated the movie by selling just the disc. Don't you love it?
I guess I'm not too stickler for cases and stuff. Some of my favorite games are like in the game, whatever you need that have it, or it's in a binder.
So I was at a flea market once. And my artistic brain didn't understand piracy. What he was selling clearly pirated movies that were still in theaters. I'm like, how do you have a movie that's still in theaters? And guys, we have the movie, it's right here. And I'm like, no way. And then I thought about it, and I'm like, he pirated it.
Fair. There's something funny about trying to watch those movies, though. I think I've watched one of those before, and it got stuck in permanent Spanish mode, and it was the funniest thing ever.
So back in the day, we got a copy of the second Inuyasha movie, pirated. We didn't know that at the time, of course, you know. And the thing only had the Japanese language option, and there was no way to switch it to English. It was the second Inuyasha movie. Which I still think the Inuyasha movies are better than the show in a lot of regards.
I watched it when I was a actual child, and then never again. I tried to watch it recently, and it's like, oh.
I got up to the Pied Piper filler episode, which is one of the trash episodes I've been in my life. Like, it's about a girl who burns her house down, and the Pied Piper Night universe will drag naughty children to hell, and then follow it, or something. It's weird. It was also tragic in the end, and really good for filler.
I wouldn't call it filler, but I think they have a more tragic episode, and it's the violent episode. I don't want to spoil it.
As much as I love that anime, I don't have the balls to watch that, or that ice skating one.
Ice skating one?
I don't remember the name of it. Your Lie in April.
Fury on Ice?
No, I think it's Your Lie in April.
Your Lie in April has a musical concert because the main character is a violinist and the pinnacle lady of the show is the pianist.
I swear to God, there was like a sad ice skating anime. I don't know what it was now.
The only ice skating one I know is Fury on Ice, and that's just gay. That one is just
super gay.
People being gay on ice.
Also, I don't recommend ever watching Tornado story unless you have a high propensity for tears.
No, I had that Tornado story, and guess what? I was really unfortunate enough that I watched it right after the movie, I had no tears to shed.
Oh, by the way, those are by the same visual novel company.
Yeah,
And unlike Clannad, Angel Beats got cut into 10 episodes really poorly. So we only got like 10% of the story. And apparently we're missing a lot of the social events that are in the routes that are on the actual novel.
I still like it though.
Oh no,
Also,
still great.
It was called like my third anime. My first 3 anime have influenced my taste in anime for the rest of my life. And those 3 anime are Gurren Lagann, Samurai Champloo, and Angel Beats. So I like things that are sad, and I like things that are action, but not over-the-top shonen acting.
I still think the most tragic part of Angel Beats was not the girl that got shot, but like the girl who just couldn't do anything. I'm like, that's upsetting.
Oh yeah, the baseball story where they're playing baseball and the 2 people get to pass on after they do the whole romance of I would totally hit my baseball into your window and I would see you in the hospital bed and we would spend all day together and I would take you outside in your wheelchair.
I thought she passed out when she finally got to do the idol thing that she wanted. So I know she passed out before everybody else, didn't she?
Am I confusing them? Because there's the sick lady in the hospital bed that gets paired with someone else when they're doing the baseball story. Maybe a few of
I need to rewatch Angel Beats, but I don't feel like crying.
I also have to. I watched it when I was like 8 or 10.
Death Parade I can rewatch over and over again because one, I have the Blu-ray, which I'm glad I do because they remove a different Crunchyroll, and there's one episode of Death Parade I still don't fucking understand because they don't tell the viewers very well on it, which is the one with the trans girl in the end, I think. It's like I don't understand that episode. What are you getting at?
Hey guys.
The guy's like, I still have a date to claim. Did you die before the date? Why are they making such a big deal that this girl is trans? What is going on? Like, have you seen that episode?
I don't even know what anime you're talking about.
And then what's-her-face tells Chiyuki about it, and the audience doesn't get told about it. We're left to figure it out, and I still don't... It's the only story in Death Parade I don't understand. Oh, episode 4 of Death Parade. It's a really good episode, but I just don't understand the ending. It might make more sense now that I know more about the trans community and stuff like that, but... Oh, by the way, the only way to watch the OVA, which was the thing that won the contest to get Death Parade made, is by owning the Blu-rays, which I own. And those Blu-rays are fucking expensive. I paid $60 for that Blu-ray.
Yeah.
Oh, there's also a lot of cons, that's why.
Okay, no. I know what it is. So it is the same person who did the concert. It's the fact that he had, what, 2 parts to it, right? If I car paralyzed. Because it's a baseball episode. And then one of the other characters, his wish was to fall in love, and then he gets to go, but she's still stuck in her hospital bed, and then she's like, yes, now I can do my concert or something.
Oh, yeah.
I don't remember. Like I said, I watched...
Dude, the concert episode made me so upset. And so did the ending when you figure out fucking... What's-her-face? Whole fucking family got shot up. I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah. The one that fucked me up the most was, the, hey, bring me something pricey, and she has to bring the vase downstairs, and she drops it. And it's, oh, you dropped the vase. I'm going to shoot your sister now.
I will never be as fucked up, though, from an anime episode as I was from episode 11 of A Place Further Than the Universe. Oh my god, who hurt the offer of that show?
I need to watch more sad stuff.
Because unlike most sad stuff, that had a hell of a build-up. Do you care if I spoil it?
Probably. If the whole point is for it to be sad, then spoilers are appreciated to not be sad.
I mean, it's pretty much the whole reason the main character went to Antarctica in the first place, and oh my god, that Steve broke. And the way they voice acted it too, where only the one girl was crying and the rest you couldn't hear, but they were crying too, was fucking amazing. Like, I think that won an award for best audio design that year.
Yeah, I want more sad stuff myself.
Yeah, so it's the only sad part of that anime, by the way. The rest is all happy-go-lucky, and that's why it gets you. You're not expecting it out of nowhere.
I mean, that's how Gurren Lagann is. Gurren Lagann is, haha, look, mecha fighting. Haha, look. And then episode 7 hit, and the final episode hit, and it's like, why must you grab my heart and twist it?
Because the whole show is watching these girls get through the triumph of doing something impossible, and then you just get hit with the sad truth, and it's like, oh my god, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's Gurren Lagann, where we're supposed to have a good ending, right? Everything settles down, we save the day, and then it's, no.
Oh, how far out of bounds can I go?
Some people don't.
I'm trying to see how far this demo will let me go out of bounds. I am king! Also, hey, She.
Also, hello, She.
We're playing Pokemon in space and talking about sad anime.
I know, I've been here for the past couple minutes just to be with you talking about that.
Yeah.
I don't know if you heard of this game. This is Voidling.
Yeah, that's good to know.
It's very PS2. Very PS2 coded in a good way.
Oh, yeah, it feels like PS2 coded.
So, my day...
It kind of feels like a 3D Hades in a way. That's not a bad thing.
My day has been something.
I can tell. Care to tell us about it? Excruciating
For the rest of this stream? You wanted to be depressed for the rest of this stream?
I mean, we're already talking about depressing anime, so shoot.
My dog just died.
What happened to it?
We don't know.
That's upsetting. Sorry for your loss, man. That's horrible.
Yeah, I'm just sort of here.
Want to watch a fire chicken, an alien fire chicken kick some ass?
That'll probably help a bit. Probably also gonna I'm working on a script right now as well.
I forgot to check something really important. See, now we always have issues with Demo Detective. I didn't check if the Discord audio is going through.
Yeah, check that.
I swear if this happened for a 4th time, I'm just gonna cry.
Yeah, sure.
4th time. Give me a sentence sheet.
Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers.
Oh, we're good. I was gonna say, this is the 4th time that Discord audio didn't go through. I'd be so upset. That means this is the first episode of Demo Detective where no audio issues are occurring.
And before that happened, I wanted to but then my father was like, yeah, I'm gonna make
I don't know whose idea it was to combine Pokemon and a first-person shooter, but I love you. You're my new favorite. Oh yeah, it's a third-person shooter-esque, you can create your own creatures kind of vibe.
Yeah, if you look at the stat tree,
combat feels really nice, being able to shoot and kick shit.
It's literally Spore and Borderlands.
I think that's exactly what the inspiration was.
I was gonna say, for me, it's Spore, Deep Rock Galactic.
Like, she's not the creature tamer kind of gamer, but I feel like even he'd enjoy this.
Well, here's the thing, it's not that I don't enjoy creature tamers, it's just because I enjoy Pacific Time.
I know you like Persona and SMT.
Also,
well, that was the original creature tamer. It's no wonder you enjoy that.
Because,
well, no, SMT is a creature tamer. It was one of the inspirations for OG Pokemon.
Well, yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. But in terms of this being a creature tamer, it's more SMT than Pokemon in terms of creature tamery.
Oh yeah.
Just down to the fact that you're upgrading your stats basically, because you are the demon, and also or the monster, I guess.
Yeah, I'm literally having a guy with a spaceship with Neuralink with it.
Magic, and luck. You have an SMT stat. Also, I looked it up. JP, you are wrong. When the lady does the concert, she isn't the one that actually gets sent up or reincarnated. It's one of her friends that does it.
Really? Oh my god, it's been so long since I've seen that show.
Yeah.
Alright, next week we're doing an Angel Beach watch party just to make she cries.
Well, because there's Yui and then there's...
Wait, have you seen Angel Beach?
Cold-hearted bastard.
Oh god, you're in for it if you haven't seen it.
Yeah, the lady that assumes control of the band after one of the other band members disappears, her wish is to do a German suplex, play a 5-on-1 soccer game, and play baseball. And they play baseball, and then the guy and the girl, they play baseball together, and she confesses how she was stuck in hospital. And then she says that she wishes she could get married. And then the other guy whose wish is romance, he hits his baseball into her hospital room about how they would live together. And they would meet from playing baseball, and he would take her out in her wheelchair, and they would get married, and then they both disappear.
Speaking of sad medical anime, have any of you seen I Want to Eat Your Pancreas?
No, but it's on the list.
I keep trying to get my sister to watch that, but she's turned off by the fact that it's in Japanese and anime and the name, and I'm like, you would love this movie! You have a friend that was in a similar boat. Watch it! Which the funny thing is her husband loves anime but can't get her into it. Oh yeah, I know. My sister's like my mom. They like that trash reality stuff.
I was gonna say, there's a reason why everyone tells me, oh, this heat is trying to fucking hate Attack on Titan. You can't force people
I like it up to season 3. After that, it's like, I'm a political mess.
I could even finish episode 3.
See, if I watch the later episodes of Attack on Titan, you are watching Death Raid and sitting through the entire thing.
I give you shit with the second.
Then again, I'm giving you peak and not
No.
leftovers.
Yeah, leftovers and the back catalog of anime no one remembers. Studio, whatever their name is.
Madhouse? You mean the best anime studio ever?
Yeah.
Dude, they're the ones who made Angel Beats and Clannad. They had like a reputation before they started doing a lot of like shonens and stuff. They did a lot of it. Like I always thought it was Gilani that did that. That was Madhouse. They had a Moe phase. I want them to bring back the damn Moe phase.
Wouldn't mind bringing back the Moe face. One of my friends started drawing the Moe in her channel because he's like, because for her, she misses it, despite the fact that.
What's funny is both anime and manga producers that I like, Dark Horse and Madhouse, both had a Moe phase. Madhouse had one a few years ago, or Dark Horse had one a few years ago, and they're known for violent media.
They also publish
My two favorite animation studios. Yeah, my two favorite animation studios. One of them is so high profile that it's like, okay, a Studio Trigger slash what they were before Studio Trigger when they did Gurren. It's like
Gainax.
And then my other,
Didn't they used to be amazing when they were Gainax? I know they did Fooly Cooly and
Yeah,
they
but
never
here's the
finished it.
No, it's because no, they did finish Fully Cooley.
Which I heard it was really good. I just haven't seen it. It's like Gurren Lagann or something.
Well, here's the thing. They've been trying. They went. What's the word? They essentially they were still high off of the original Evangelion and Fully Cooley and Gurren.
I like the little platformer this game has.
They were still trying to ride. They were trying to ride the hype of that for the rest of their stuff, and because of that, they were making really shitty financial decisions.
It's giving me Spyro vibes, and I don't mind.
It's very Spyro, A New Beginning.
Oh, I fucking love that game. A lot of people hate on that game. It's like, that's not real Spyro. I'm like, have you played Enter the Dragonfly? If you played that, you have no right to bitch about New Beginnings.
Yeah, with the generic beat 'em up, but it's still a fun game. Because we're gonna say cheap.
I was gonna say that Gainax, they were coasting off their fame off of Evangelion still, and Gurren Lagann and Fully Cooley, and they were trying to milk the fuck out of Fully Cooley, only for it to fail, and now they're shut down.
I used to shit on the modern... Oh, sorry.
I think when creators decided to do whatever they wanted for a little bit on the cheap, and then that got them back into the artists that were there into recognition. But then it went from that to hey, we can do panty and stocking.
Like, Midas titles...
Here's the thing, most of them might... Here's the
BS
thing,
and
most of them migrated over to Trigger.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, they did shut down guys.
Yeah, most... Yeah, and I think you know this.
Oh, wait. I just realized...
No, that's
Madhouse is still in their Moe state because they're doing free. Oh, it's so good. It's like... What happens at... The whole thing is, what happens after the big guy is defeated? What does the hero go and do? And what if that hero lived 1,000 years longer than the other heroes? It's such a... The world building in that show is amazing.
Yeah, and all
I know a lot about
world building is the worst is... Yeah.
All I know is this realm
showed.
And in typical Madhouse fashion, the dub is really fucking good.
I was gonna say that, like, I don't know what it is about free rent. I just can't look at anime because I don't know what it is.
Free Run's a very grounded story. It doesn't do the typical anime thing. It doesn't do fan service. It doesn't do...
No. Like, because here's the thing. My brain looks at anime stories constantly, and it's like for example, like, oh, you know, things always change, and history always change. And what I got was So the world is even more dog shit than before, and now there's clear favoritism. Got it, this world sucks.
Well, here's the thing with free rent. It's telling a storybook story, not traditional, not necessarily a traditional
like
anime.
I said, that's not anything against it. That's just the way I think. Because the moment I just watch free rent, I'm thinking, so everyone's an asshole, everyone's greedy, and everyone's.
I would say my theory for the ending, but if Doc's gonna watch it, I don't want to spoil anything.
But like, yeah, like I can't.
I'll watch it. My take on it is that in Avatar: The Last Airbender, like 20 years after Aang finished his quest, and now he's just trying to get people to actually be nice to one another.
It's like what? It also doesn't focus on action, it focuses on storytelling, which so many people aren't, and it's really good for getting the Seinen people into Seinen, because it has a decent balance. Like, if you're gonna tell a Seinen story now, you have to have a balance of combat and things to keep the mind spans of the audience interested, or else you end up with a Vinland Season 2 situation, which I didn't mind, but a lot of people apparently didn't.
Well, like I said, it's mostly the anime's fault because season 1 is season 2 also. But yeah, like, I don't know what it is like with you anime, because every time you show world building, I'm just gonna ignore your theme. It's like, oh, for example, like let's say people will always change, things always change over time, and I'm thinking
that is the theme of free rent in a nutshell.
Fucked. Yeah,
one of my favorite ways they showed that was the Amazing Exam.
I'm thinking of what. Yeah, the moment I saw the Mage Exam arc, I'm thinking to myself, wow, all these guys suck. I hate all these people.
Well, no, but here's the thing with Mage Exam arc. So, Free Rent became like a figure that's been gone for so long
and
that her
here's the thing.
legacy became an ideal of what mages should be.
Like I said, it's not a thing against the anime. It is a me thing. I've said this already. It's a me thing, and that's just the way I view it. And it's not obviously not what the anime is representing. It's just the way I see it, and I hate that. And what ends up happening is I cannot like these characters because in my head they're just, wow, they're all assholes. I don't care for any one of you guys. All of you guys can rotten shit for all I care.
Freeman's a very down to earth story. It's not out there like a lot of anime. It's like, we're gonna kill shit.
I have the exact same viewpoint on like power scaling and that kind of stuff. It's the big thing where I usually storytell it with taking it as only people are assholes. And whenever I see someone get punched into a wall and they get back up and they keep laser beams and slapping back, I instantly stop caring. It's like, oh, actually power doesn't matter and who cares?
I like the shock though. It's like, oh my god, that person's gonna die. Never mind, they're fucking fine. Demon Slayer.
Yeah, and then it's like, oh, immediately don't care.
I started not liking Demon Slayer because, like, mainly because of fucking Zenitsu. He should be dead.
And as far as the same reason I can't do it okay, because the douchebag, I cannot like these characters. The only one I like is Yuji.
The fanbase simps for Zenitsu. I fucking wish he died, and he got a complete story arc, and I'm mad about it.
And then after that,
one of my favorite characters is because the guy who clapped and like the big was it big booty or big breasted women? Toji. He's my favorite.
So Toji's
yeah, but he's explicitly like an asshole. But I like his story.
Like,
man,
he's the fun ass.
I know Naruto did a similar thing with Choji, but Choji had something to prove. Choji had a reason. Choji had something to prove. But Zenitsu's just like, no, I'm going to be a bitch the entire time and have a bullshit one-off gimmick that saves me every time and not prove anything to myself. Ugh. Sorry.
I think it's got the fact that I just got into that are like, oh, the power of plot will protect me. It's gonna be like, no, if this person's gonna die, this person's gonna die. I do not care if they need to be alive for plot, they need to die. Why? Because that's what the plot led to.
Because I like the thing that makes Choji strong, nearly fucking kills him. That's good storytelling. It's why I like early Naruto compared to late Naruto, because late Naruto's storytelling is fucking atrocious.
Gurren Lagann does that perfectly with episode 6 or 7, I don't remember which one it is, where it's an important character, he's projected by the part, oh no, he's dead now. Because although it does episodes, they get punched really hard when they fall over, they have a consistent rule of, if you're outside of your mech suit and you get hit once, you're safe. I don't care if you're the main character anymore. Even if you're in your mech suit, if you get here, you're probably dead.
Yeah.
That really well.
I like it here.
What time is it? I don't know what time.
Play most of his characters.
11:30. Almost 11:30.
Oh, okay. So
11:30.
if we finish this demo before like 12, I'll probably keep the game.
I think what I was going to say that the reason I like is the fact that a lot of his characters themselves, as in there is no hiding who they are. They know who they are. That's one of my favorite things that they've done. That's why I love them. It's like I'm a hero. We're all
I mean, let's not forget the person mix over here is just batshit insane as Kodaka and the other get into the game. The guy, Mega Man, the guy who killed Mega Man. Cheat 2026. You heard him, boys.
As for Suda,
You died at
not only that, Suda, how do I describe this? He's not afraid to basically describe it what it is, because I think one of my favorite things that he does is that I remember someone made a meme of, I knew people that use, someone made a meme describing it perfectly called, I know people that use subtext in their stories, I think those guys are cowards, because most of those writing, they literally just hate your face about it, and yet somehow appealing still.
Also, sorry if I stole your Daishi. You said you
It's
weren't
just
feeling well, so I'm like, you know what? I'll take over.
No, it was good. No,
I was gonna
you're good.
stream Gen 3, like some Ruby and some Emerald tonight, but then I heard of this and I'm like, perfect.
You know what is a good encapsulation of what everyone wants in all of these characters, with the super upfront, unapologetically them characters, good power scaling and combat, while also still having very endearing and sometimes sad storylines, and you should all watch it together as a big stream, because it's only 26 episodes.
Which episode?
That is.
Samurai Champloo.
Oh my god, I've seen a few
Oh,
episodes like
yeah.
that. I never finished it. I kind of got bored with it a little bit. I don't know why.
It's also because of the fact that
They're
I think they're unapologetically themselves. They don't care. They do grow in the show.
Yeah, Jin is noble and stuck up at the beginning, and he's still noble, but he's less stuck up. Jin is a brash kind of asshole. And then the lady that I'm blanking on her name right now. Mugen. No, the lady.
She has me watching a romance anime about the main character dating the main villain, and I'm like, this is weird, and I somewhat like it. It's like, she stopped getting me in the weird romance animes. I usually don't like that genre, but god damn.
Is that the Power Ranger one, where they're basically just Power Rangers?
Yeah.
Sentai?
Dude, I usually hate romance animes, but she keeps finding the most interesting of ones.
Here's the thing, I've dug through the trash.
Romance.
I know
You have
exactly what to look for. I've dug through the trash.
Dude, I binged the shit out of 100 Girlfriends. You don't understand. It's like, fucking damn it. I never expected to finish that show, and I finished that show.
Well, I guess it depends. If you guys like sappy romance, I am your person. If you like your risque kind of romance,
I like my romance anime to not be a harem and to actually have like a goofy premise.
Okay, because
Except
I
when it's taking the
hate
piss out of
harem.
harems.
I want a
can't
one-on-one
stand it.
romance, unless it's 100 Girlfriends where they're making fun of the entire thing. I can give that one a slide.
I would say,
Also,
there's just one harem. Well, what's the opposite of a harem with a female lead? It's just called a harem.
Yeah.
Reverse harem.
Reverse harem, yeah, that one. Also, we got eggs to hatch, boys.
Anyways, let's go gambling on eggs.
What do we got?
The last harem anime I watched was they were where all the guys like her, and she's trying to Fujoshi her way to making all the boys kiss by shipping.
There's a really funny one that I watched a while ago, where the premise was called Someone's First Time. I forget the girl's name. And it's just of a really awkward high school virgin girl who's, like, really obsessed with learning about sex ed and shit, and it was funny as hell. Like, she would circle all the naughty words in her dictionary and crap.
Funny, it says penis.
And what's funny about that is I used to look up naughty words in the dictionary all the time when the teacher wasn't looking. Because we had, like, physical Webster's dictionary.
Oh, I think everyone's done that.
And I'm like, that made me laugh because I did that shit in middle school and high school.
If you guys want sappy romances, though, I have a whole list, because I like my sappy, wholesome romance that would technically not... It would fit under the...
Oh, these fuckers have natures? Interesting.
I'm on the word.
Oh, so
I'm
I can...
blanking on the word
I think
for
what's
it.
funny is the fact that as I like that shit, I'm also... You know what's funny is like that shit, and yet at the same time I like shit like Suda 51. Where it's like, oh, here's the most wholesome, most sappy romance stuff possible, and then you have, yeah, let's cut a guy clean in half by a buzzsaw.
So we got we got 2 ugly frog things and 2 more burbs. Interesting.
Were you gonna say that?
You guys should watch, I would say you guys should watch, My Love Story, Ore Monogatari. It's a sappy love story until the main character
really
ends up grabbing... he ends up grabbing an I-beam that almost falls on the girl he likes with his bare hands and running into a burning building and jumping out of the window, Resident Evil 5 and 4 style.
It wants me to use an ice monster that I just got. This is really cool. I like this. Hey, buddy. What's up? See, this guy's more my style.
That guy looks
it's a
like
lazy
a
lizard.
D&D. That guy looks like a D&D boulette monster.
Oh, so I made a mistake when giving one of you a drowned creature. I didn't know that D&D had specific drowned zombies with a name.
I didn't either.
I was watching it's where I heard of this game, actually. I was watching Pokedex Filler, who does like custom Pokemon art and stuff, and he was doing ones based on like D&D monsters, and he brought up the monster. I'm like, okay, that is definitely being used for a future underwater dungeon. I don't know how, but it will be. I need to figure... What I'm struggling to figure out is how to get you guys a way to have an underwater dungeon. I'm thinking magic, since magic can just do whatever it wants.
I mean, yeah, you were... That's the whole point of your D&D. Which
Unless,
also,
why don't you use an artificer, right? I'm thinking he can make you some kind of Magitech breathing suits.
Well, so here's the thing. He literally has the ability to create caps of breathing one a day for free. It doesn't even take resources. He can just do it. He has the ability. He just forgets that he has an entire list of things he can craft once per day, or once per long rest for free. Like Alchemy Jug, which can drop like 10 gallons of mayonnaise or like a gallon of wine.
Because ideally, I would like to make a dragon that, you know, I already established that dragons can control other creatures in this world because they just can. I'd ideally like to make a dungeon where a dragon is controlling a shit ton of zombified mermen. But I want to do it underwater. That'd be the difficult part. Making sure you guys don't drown.
Well, underwater treasure chest and a treasure, and it's like, oh, it's like a whole entire castle act. If only we had a full party to go down there. I wonder how we can solve this situation. I wonder which person can look at their...
Oh, gee, I wonder.
Craftable...
I mean, you have 2 people, I think, that can breathe underwater. You and, I'm not going to say their name on stream. You and our other player that's playing the Siren.
Well, no, they cannot. It's,
oh, right, they're playing the classic Burbs Siren.
Okay. Yeah.
I always assumed that they can't... Oh, yeah, the original Sirens were, like, flying creatures. They weren't... They were more harpyish. They weren't like
yeah,
mermaids.
they sat on rocks. Yeah, so modern day sirens are more mermaid-ish, but original, like, the olden harpies were fishtails on a bird body with bird wings, with a human face and chest.
Because I've been...
So you have human testicles and a lady face with bird feathers for hair, bird arms.
So for those in chat that don't know, I've been super into the Greek mythology lately. It's like my new micro obsession. So I've been reading the Iliad. Iliad, excuse me. Ilium's another name for Troy. One of the many names for Troy. I prefer the name Ilium over Troy. It just sounds cooler. Anyway.
My favorite word for Troy is Childish Gambino.
I've been listening to Greek mythology lessons and shit because it's interesting. Because I already know a ton about like Japanese mythology, so I'm like, let's switch it up a bit. I like learning about culture and mythology. Wait,
I
what?
was afraid that joke might have gone over every single person's head.
Wait, what joke? I didn't hear no joke.
He said a joke is like my favorite name is my favorite Troy is Childish Gambino or some shit.
What?
Oh, God
I don't get it, but
yeah.
I'm assuming that was meant to be funny. Select.
So there's a show called Community, and there's a person called Troy in Community, and then that's also Childish Gambino, same person as the musician. So yeah. Time to change
There's
the DNA.
so many ways
also,
you can customize these things. It's incredible.
Also, Jesus Christ, the fucking reference to Community.
At least he didn't reference either The Office or frickin' The Good Place. I need to watch The Good Place.
And The Office. I watched a handful of The Good Place, like casually as roommates watch it on TV.
What is that about? It's like about the afterlife or whatever?
One of my yeah, it's an afterlife thing or something. You go to the good place instead of the bad place.
Oh my god, we have a little Arctic lizard now. He's like a dragon, I love him.
Hell yeah.
Who's Daddy's little murder machine? You are.
Completionist came back?
I didn't know he died.
He's tried multiple times.
Didn't what fuck?
Well,
Didn't he get fucked because he had a whole falling out with his partner over charities and all this shit, and then
No, he was a scammer. He scammed people.
So his mother died of Alzheimer's, so he started an Alzheimer's charity where he collected charity money for like 5 years, and he never sent any of it into the charity, and he kept it in a separate bank account for himself.
There are choice things I want to say about this, but I don't want to get banned from YouTube. So I'm going to mute myself on stream real quick and say this to my buddies.
Fair enough.
Hold on 1 second.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's kind of a...
Yeah.
You probably know the insistent slurs I'm about to say about this man.
I was going to just call him a fuck.
Because of my past. Mute myself on Discord real quick. Discord.
We have a little bit of a yeah, and then rightfully so.
Oh no, here's the thing.
So he left and then he tried to do right, and he tried to come back multiple times, and each time he gets.
Sorry, I had to do some swears that were not nice for YouTube. So.
Yeah, like he's tried coming back right now, but the damage has already been done. I just checked his channel right now because I just saw a random video of his on my page, and I'm like, the fuck is he doing here? So I checked his videos, and he's not getting nearly as much views as he used to. He only did like one actual completionist thing, and that was Silk Song. Then after that, he's been doing like top 10s, because I think at this point he knows that he can't get back into it anymore.
Oh yeah, he sounds like a piece of shit. My father died of a similar thing, and it's like, ugh.
The irony is that I feel like his first sign was, I remember seeing one of his old videos. Here was the first sign. He said, I've always wanted to become an actor. And I'm like, cool.
Do you know how much it costs to actually be diagnosed with dementia? It was to the point where my father got diagnosed so late we couldn't do anything. Because it is like a $10,000 scan that insurance wouldn't cover. And that kind of money that you collect from donations would cover that stuff. So that guy's an official piece of shit in my book.
Oh no, he's a piece of shit.
Oh yeah, no, he is.
God, I wish you didn't tell me that, because now I just feel pissed. Alright.
You have every right to be pissed.
Seethe with rage, and then each time you see his face, know that you can spit in his general direction, and no one will stop you.
I'm about to go flag all his videos.
Well, here's the thing. YouTube doesn't need to flag all of his videos.
Oh yeah, that would get me banned. Never
mind. Might get yourself. Yeah. Yeah, for your own personal well-being.
But there is no need. The internet.
Wow.
The internet at this point is already shoot him up and spit him out. God knows how many times, and you're just doing the same thing as everyone else. Everyone's shitting on him. Oh, yeah. Believe me, you're not alone in your hatred.
I think this is a final mission of the demo.
Yeah, just feel vindicated that no one likes him and that his career is ruined and he's never going to be able to do anything in a public space ever again. Because he's now known as a charity fraudster.
Let me tell you something. When you
wasn't a part of an online community, charity fraud is one of the things that will make you morally apprehensible across every community.
Like when you lose your insurance in that kind of situation, which is what happened to us, you're fucked as far as getting diagnosed properly. And it was at a time where what my father had wasn't known, so it was the only way to diagnose, and it was like, oh my god, you're reminding me of this all.
Yeah, like, the guy deserved everything he got, and like I said, he's been trying to get back into YouTube, and it's been failing, because there are probably, like, and not only that, they are getting views, like, in the 10,000s, but I guarantee you most of those comments are people just shit-talking him. I guarantee you, that's literally
it. Yeah.
So if I ever do a charity stream, I'm being very translucent about where the money goes. Or very, not translucent, fucking, what's the word?
Transparent.
Transparent, thank you.
Well, see, here's the thing. You have morals. That's the thing. You have a morality.
Like, I will literally show a receipt of where the money went. If I ever do, like, a charity stream.
I was gonna say, one of my favorite streamers who does charity streams, I think they do it the best, where you can basically watch them go through the entire process.
I've done it. Yeah, that's what I do too.
And also, they have a special button for I don't even want to give you money. I just want to give the charity money. Here is this month's charity that I pay. So donate to the River Project.
Yeah.
Or something.
What would be better is if that button was like a link leading straight directly to the charity. Imagine it's like, you see, this button is to donate to me and to the charity, and this button is just solely for the charity.
Speaking of charity, you know Epic the Musical, the thing that got me into Greek mythology lately in the first place? Guy's doing a charity event for medical care in Venezuela, because they're having, or not Venezuela, Puerto Rico, because they, like, children's medical fund and stuff like that. So if you want signed merchandise for Epic, head over there. I'm not a sponsor, I'm just spreading the word. It's on the 27th.
Yeah. So I guess that's what's already done.
Which I might actually donate, because one, I want some signed t-shirts, and two, I want children's medical research is an important thing.
Yeah, I think she does a ton of charity stuff, just because she's well off enough, I think. And also, crippling health issues means that, hey, medical bills are expensive. I would like to help people that have medical bills.
Yeah, that's the horrible thing, because
one of the very few people that can say, yeah, no, I just actually just have to.
Like, especially if you end up, like, losing your insurance because, like, you lost your job because of your ailment, like, yeah, things get bad.
they would ever see it. It's best to each saliva for doing those charity groups. Back when I watched, I don't watch streams all that often anymore. I shit like, but they have the charity button, but they use the second streak.
It told me to get an ice DVD. It's not as good. He has like an ice shotgun.
To be honest, 90% of the time I forget I'm even on stream. I just be yesterday saying shit.
So I want to hear a very interesting translation from Japanese to English. And it's weird to me. So instead of saying, so the dub translates Fumoe shotgun to spirit shotgun. But spirit in Japanese is Genkai, so I don't know where it's getting the Fumoe from. So I believe that would mean like lion shotgun? It's from Yu Yu Hakusho.
The lion.
Speaking of Yu Yu Hakusho,
yeah, I
the death battle for Ichigo it's when it's expected.
Please don't. If I ever make I'm probably gonna use Kuwabara if I ever do an Asian inspired D&D character.
Well, here's the funny thing, is if you do an Asian-inspired D&D thing, I'm just going to be Kuwabara, because he's my favorite Yu Yu Hakusho character.
I'm just gonna be Kuwabara. Dude, Kuwabara is just awesome as fuck, especially the performance that, it was one of Chris Sabat, who does Vegeta now's, like, gateway performances in the anime. Dude, still an amazing VA to this day. Like, I'll never forget his one line in the Psychic Saga, which I think made his career, honestly. He's like, why this? Why now? Right when I get the ability to help, I get stuck in this thing. Yeah, no, literally, that actually did happen. So the reason he's not in the final arc, and the writer even said this, he's like, I made him way too powerful with a sword that can cut for dimensions, so we had to cut him out. But his arc was already finished anyway, because he didn't have any demon ancestry, so what would he have done in the final arc besides be a cheerleader?
I was gonna say he would do what Guy Sensei does at the end of Naruto and absolutely kick ass and probably almost die.
Dude, they did Guy so dirty, but it also works because Guy always was the biggest support. Guy and Asuma were the biggest supporters of the next generation. That was their whole.
One of them proceeded to eat, and then one of them proceeded to eat shit and died to a random dude.
What do you mean random dude? It's fucking Kedon. Dude was so speaking of powerful characters, dude was so powerful they had to physically seal him and not let him be in the war arc. Because he would have murdered everyone if they would have let him be in the war arc.
Here's the thing, I'm not gonna lie, because this character is so bland to me, and I'm like, okay, cool, he killed Azuma. I don't care about Azuma.
This is why you never write a character who can deliver instant death to somebody in any way, because you're gonna end up with someone, or not instant death. Kedon was literally immortal. It's why you don't write an immortal character.
Maybe I was just a kid when I saw that for the first time. Because
wait, did you watch the Disney version? Because if you did, I feel so bad for you.
I don't think so. I think I legally obtained it as a child.
Oh, you bought the DVD. Thank God. Or watched it online because Disney butchered the ever-loving hell out of that fight.
Oh yeah, I think I got it worse.
It was so bad that they lost the Naruto license, and I shit you not, that is why they lost it.
I think because I had easy access to Naruto manga.
I used to use. Oh, shout out. I'm older than both of you, so shout out to fucking dubhappy.com that had the original Naruto censored.
Yeah, but like, I don't know, like, I read the first I just did not care. Like, I'm like, I don't care about Azuma.
Because you know how expensive the DVDs were that only had like 4 episodes? They were like $20 each. And now it's expensive for anime DVDs at the time, and now they're even more expensive.
I was the era of kids where you would watch anime around like friends' laptops and a YouTube video, where the YouTube video is put to like in the
240p
of a black screen.
Oh my God, same.
Dude,
Yo, I remember watching, I'm so old, I remember before the copyright thing was a thing on YouTube, I remember watching fucking Yu-Gi-Oh! 5D in Naruto. This fucking 240p on YouTube and thinking, this is the future.
Dude, I remember watching.
Oh yeah, I can watch.
I remember watching One Piece Film Z, dude.
I'm getting TV to Japan, even though it's the shittest quality.
I fucking love Zed. He's one of my favorite One Piece villains. He's such a shaft.
One Piece is one of the one things that I did watch censored, and I actually prefer the censored versions because I think Sanji fucking on suckers.
She, how do I kick someone from a Discord call?
And
Ew!
I think it's funny. It's not good.
I know, I'm fucking
it's not
with you.
good.
What's weird is Cartoon Network aired
really
Naruto with all its violence, yet they only aired the 4Kids version. That makes no fucking sense to me. Albeit,
I'm guessing it's the only one.
Oh right, I'm forgetting the Funimation dub came out in like 2008 and fixed everything.
Yeah, I don't know. They them replacing the guns with extreme tones and replacing cigarettes with will always be my favorite thing.
Yeah, 4Kids, one rule: no guns.
Almost as funny as what it's almost as funny as what they did with JoJo, where they turned Josuke's cigarette completely black and they turned it to a void.
Yeah, funny enough, there's an episode of Pokemon where they forgot to censor a gun and nobody cared.
Yeah, like, I don't know what is wrong with it. It's like, I don't know if I was a dumb kid, and I probably would appreciate it now, but like, a lot of shonen anime, they do describe JP and I'm just like, wow, these guys are because my dumb kid brain could not comprehend.
Look, anime is just not this. I'm gonna sound really fucking old here, but shonen is just not the same as it used to be, because shonen used to air in 100 episode chunks. And you would just be waiting. It's back when it had that TV money, and you'd just be waiting week to week. Nowadays, shows don't really have TV money. They have streaming money, which is a lot less. So you have to watch the 12 episode chunks, and you either get quality or shit.
Also, I'm thinking about just to get back on this, man, he's kind of a chump if you think about it.
Oh yeah, he's pretty weak when you do think about everything.
Well, why do you think I didn't remember?
It's like, the way his powers work was he stabs someone with a scythe or whatever, performs a ritual, that person can't move, and he just stabs himself to death because he himself can't die. And Shikamaru was able to fucking Batman plan ahead, which is one of the coolest things in that arc, and just fucking trap his ass permanently.
Yeah. Also, I'm going to say Shikamaru is my favorite character.
Shikamaru's just the Batman of Naruto. He's like, he can beat anybody with prep time. Fuck, he doesn't even need prep time!
Yeah.
Beat someone in the middle of a fight.
My favorite characters in Naruto are all a part of that team. It's Shikamaru. I like Tenten. Basically, I like Rock Lee's team and Shikamaru's team the most, because you have Dogman, Bugman, Big Man, Shadow Man, Fan Ladies, and
Funny enough, my least favorite fight in the preliminary shooting exam arc is Naruto versus Kiba, because that shit just drags on forever, and the reason it dragged on forever is because Naruto had a fucking debug. Like, I hate this fight.
As well, I was gonna say that, I know you said it's because anime is not the way it's used to, but that's just the way because, like I mentioned earlier, I don't view them as in the theme of the world. I view it as a current state. And the current state is, everyone's a shitboard, everyone's doing this because they're selfish and a douchebag, because they want to do this for their own ego. That for example, like, you're gonna hate me for this. You're gonna hate me for this. Despite me being into the edgelords, I fucking hated Sasuke in the later arcs. Not because of
Sasuke was terrible.
It's like,
I saved the day with the main characters. I'm gonna go murder Naruto now for absolutely no reason.
No, I hated him beforehand. It's like, wow, you're gonna dick to a guy that has nothing to do with it, and you're gonna, you already got your revenge.
Like, his hate towards Danzo and Itachi beginning was understandable. His hate towards the Leaf Village for everything was stupid because the guy who ordered the hit was already dead, which was the third Hokage. If anything, most of the issues in Naruto stem from the goddamn third Hokage.
Also, also, a bunch of the issues with Sasuke, if you only watch the anime, might have also been a result of Sakura. Because, no, if you know, or if you didn't know...
Oh, I know what you mean. Sakura made Kakashi late to the fight.
Well, yeah, so he hates, so in the anime, they change Sakura's character fundamentally because he hates Sakura. He just hates her. So he makes her incompetent and worse as a character, which in turn, because she is the Sasuke, to make Sasuke worse.
So, did you know...
Just get infinitely...
Want me to make Sasuke even worse? So Sasuke technically has unconsensual sex with Sakura, and that's how Sarada.
What's the villain always the villain? I think he's the
like, really? Well, no, literally, I don't know if they included this in the anime, but in the end of the video game, they literally have Kakashi call him out as Hokage for being a terrorist. And explaining why he's no longer an officer.
You know what the fucked up thing is? That how the hell does the game do a
because the game could do more with the fights. It had more budget.
For example, the fight in Storm 3 with Sasuke, you would think, oh man, that fight was insane in the manga.
I mean, they built it up for multiple seasons only for it to be like, oh, I'm gonna summon the whatever the fuck my thing is. Oh yeah, well I'm gonna summon the Ninetales. And they're gonna like do bullshit for like 5 minutes and then nothing else is gonna happen. Dude, late Naruto past pain arc is so bad. And I love Naruto and I hate saying that.
I was just gonna say Naruto and Sasuke are also fundamentally bad characters, and the Naruto story is fundamentally bad. Hey, what's Naruto about? It's about, changing fate, right? And pretending like, oh, fate is to be the Ninetales, but you don't have to be, right? And, the Uchiha family is dead. Sasuke, you don't have to be like your brother.
Naruto did a very bad job of telling the story that don't let fate tell you what you can and can't be. Where Beastars does it a lot better.
Naruto. Because here's the thing. You wanna know what the ending of Naruto is? Hey, you're fated, Naruto and Sasuke to kill each other.
Yeah, because you're reincarnations of actual gods or something. I've run out of ideas.
Yeah, so it actually was fate the whole time. You were fated to come up against each other in the final battle, and between...
One thing I hated in the end was the whole Uchiha clan being like fucking, it's like trying to kill each other constantly. It's like, that is so unbelievably stupid. And it's like,
yeah,
Naruto, here's the thing with Naruto, it was a political drama, that's the game. It tried to do so.
And then there's Boruto that introduces fucking aliens, and it's like, what?
Yeah, here's the thing with Naruto that I've noticed immediately, and it's going from a mistake that I feel like a lot of
people hate when I bash post-pain era. It's like, it needs to be said.
Well, here's the thing, is that everything before the war is the war itself is shit.
Like, here's the thing, I watched Bleach to its conclusion. I watched Hakusho to its conclusion. Naruto, I stopped watching post-pain arc because it was that bad.
There's also the fact that Naruto is that the author just actually
oh yeah, he wrote himself into several corners, especially with the way the Sharingan works.
Yeah, I feel like one of the main things that Miyamoto failed at doing is the ability of hindsight and foresight, which basically means that he wrote himself up to this point and didn't know what to do next. So he just started bullshitting plot lines to figure out what worked, and it worked for a bit. And then after that, it just kept fumbling. He just didn't know what to do, so he just sort of bullshitting plot lines. Which, here's the thing, it's a mistake a lot of long-running shonens make, because it's really easy to fuck up.
There's a reason why shonens are a lot shorter now than they used to be, and I prefer shorter shonens. Because a lot of old shonens were half filler, half actual plot, if even.
nowadays it's mostly plot. There's barely any filler.
And shonens will tell you if they need a filler season, which a lot of those filler seasons actually have depth put into them. I still think one of the best filler seasons in Naruto was the Star Village arc, and there was another good one. What was it? I always talk about this one. Fucking... I don't remember now.
But yeah, like that's the main mistake Naruto makes. One Piece, the only reason One Piece doesn't have filler is because, here's the little trick One Piece does. It doesn't have filler. Why? Because sometimes it only adapts a chapter per episode.
One Piece has a shit ton of filler. What are you talking about?
No, it does not.
Yes, it does.
Most of the filler you're thinking about is just half the chapter in the manga covered.
Literally, right after the place where I stopped watching was the desert arc. There's a filler.
Yeah, which is also part of the manga.
It does have a ton of, I would say it does have a ton of filler, but it does the Naruto filler, where they interlace the filler to the episode itself. Like, there's an entire, 15-minute sequence, or 10-minute sequence in an episode with Usopp. That's filler. Like, hey, did you know in the manga, Usopp doesn't even have a master marksmanship sub-story. He just gets that later. But they did it in the anime, so then they retroactively put it in the manga, of where Usopp trains with this Jedi marksman to become prove that he's actually a sharpshooter and not just a waste of space on Luffy's crew. And it fits so well, you wouldn't even know that it's filler, because it's interlaced in what's actually happening with the rest of the story.
One Naruto arc that's really weird that I think should have been in the manga was the Land of Tea arc, because it really perpetuates the rivalry between Sasuke and Naruto and why that's there. But the manga didn't have the Tea arc, which kind of makes it really weird that Sasuke's moping post the end of the manga.
I think it's probably why I'm also a big fan of Bleach, because Bleach is just because ironically enough, that's what most of my, but despite me saying my art style is inspired by Nomura, it's mostly Taikubo. Despite me saying that a lot, it's mostly Taikubo, and I just love Bleach in general. It's why with the D&D I'm working on, it's heavily based off Bleach and Versus 13, because of course it is.
Yeah, I think
and also the reason I love Bleach is also because of the fact that, well, it just knows what it is, and it's not afraid to be like, yeah, I know where I'm not going. I don't know where I'm going. What are you gonna do about it? And so that just gives the author the excuse to make whatever butt-fuck storylines he wants.
So I think I just got to the end of the demo,
crazy.
And I gotta say, this game did feel a bit repetitive. I was just sitting here shooting stuff most of the time.
Well, I mean, it is a Borderlands-esque experience.
It is still fun, though.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Will I buy the full game? We'll see. I already wishlisted it, so I kind of have to buy it now.
Well, like I said, it depends if you like Borderlands a lot. If you really like Borderlands, you'll definitely like this.
Oh, yeah,
well, I will wait until reviews come out. In my professional opinion, wait until reviews come out by people that know what they're talking about. And be like, hey, more abilities.
Thank you for playing Voidbound demo. Press next to begin. You know, I would if I could find the next button. How's your overall experience with this playtest? 4 to 5. Kind of got repetitive towards the end. Please explain the rating you gave and the overall answer.
I got repetitive near the end.
I like all the customization options, but the missions felt rinse and repeat toward the end. Short and simple. Did the game meet your overall expectations? I mean, yes.
You played it till the end. The demo, at least.
Please explain how the game exceeded or fell short of your expectations. Don't know how to explain that exactly, so we're just gonna hit next. Usability and difficulty. I played on medium. It was actually decently hard. Like, I almost died a few times. How would you describe the perceived difficulty of the game? Yeah, no adjustments needed there. Did the onboarding and tutorial prepare you well enough for the challenges ahead? Surprisingly, yes. Were any instructions or rules unclear? No. Not one of these fucking very bad to great scales. Game interface is actually quite clear. Game mechanics were good.
You see, as a meme, I would have said
average.
Nah, I would have said as a meme, if there was another thing, I would have said it looks too clear. I like my UIs clunky and cluttered.
The mission pacing felt kind of bad. It was slow. Creature controls. Those are pretty good. Like, it feels like I'm playing Smite a little bit, and they're pretty good. Evolution Chamber. That bit's kind of confusing. Ability upgrades. Good. Good. The egg hatching. I don't like how all the eggs hatch at once. I prefer to hatch eggs singularly.
Oh, why?
And I'd like to hatch eggs singularly so I can read all the stats, but it just hatches, and doesn't give you the stats of stuff. Enemy diversity.
Yeah, it's like, hey, what if you played SMT5 and your first encounter you got 4 demons in the same exact encounter, and it's like, the fuck do they even do?
The enemy.
You have to scroll through like 5 new items that you got.
I hate to say this, but the enemy diversity was really bad. It was just flying, floating blobs.
It's not a bad thing to have all of them open at the same time, but I can definitely see how it would be confusing if the first battle in an SMT game gives you Pixie, Slime, Prada, and a Will-O-Wisp all at the same time.
Oh yeah, my problem is they all look the same. Enemy visual. Good.
Oh, I was talking about the egg hatching.
The boss fights were stupid repetitive. So I'm just gonna put average. Average. The survival was average. Tutorial. Good tutorial. Levels and environments were a bit confusing, but I'm just stupid. So I'm just gonna put good. If needed, explain the ratings. Yeah. I'm gonna explain why I gave it bad to the enemy diversity, because so I'm assuming this is more of an alpha since it's asking all these questions and performance isn't quite there yet. Which I think that should be more labeled.
Also, JP, I found another trashy anime we can watch.
Did you?
If you're still streaming. Hold on. Actually, it's not... I don't know if it's trashy, it's just good in my opinion.
I really liked...
Oh, what is this anime?
Vermilion something. It's with a red-haired chick and black-haired dude. Oh no, I have the light novel on my phone. Hold on.
She, have you ever seen that one anime where they eat food and their clothes rip off? Soma, I think it's called.
Food Wars.
Were there any aspects of the game you felt particularly challenging, frustrating, or unbalanced? No. How long is this serving? Compared to your favorite games, what similarities or differences did you notice in this game?
Chivalry of a Failed Knight.
It feels like a mix of Spore
Would a Spore and Borderlands like be called Sporderlands?
Maybe. I put for the first question, it feels like a mix of Spore and a third-person shooter, and it felt very unique, to be honest. Based on your PlayStation experience, how best would you describe the game to your friends? As stated above. They probably don't want to hear it plays like Spore, though, but it does. Let's see.
It plays like Spore.
Based on your demo experience, would you buy the game at a price of $25.99 USD? That's actually really fair. Damn. Yes. That's actually a very good pricing for that. It's probably going to round up to 30 with taxes. That is a very fair price. I typically...
Do they show the...
That's a very fair
price.
Show you
the meme? I look at memes.
I'm surprised. They could easily charge
show the meme
40.
Of the guy, the animation of Wizard in the Wrong Neighborhood.
Based on your experience in the playtest.
What the fuck?
Let me show it to you. I saw the
50?
the ACOG gun suppressor.
If you could add one new feature content to this game, what would it be and why? That's a good question. And I know the answer. I would add a training room where you could see what your creatures feel like for mission. You can remove or change what aspect of the game, what would it be and why? I would give
She got the video I was talking about.
ability to visually hatch eggs. See their stats. Kind of
Look. Oh.
machine as
Got a wizard money.
is. Probably shouldn't be filling out this on stream, but oh well.
But you're not signed into your Google Forms account. It's fine. There's nothing.
I mean, I'm not showing it on the. Is it showing on stream?
Yes.
Oh well.
I don't know.
Oh well, I'm not giving.
But I was
Any,
just saying,
Okay,
you're
you're
not
right
signed
now.
into a Google Forms account.
I'm not giving any personal information out. What are you looking forward most to in the full release of the
Yeah.
game? Honestly, I'm not sure. Any suggestions or final comments that would help improve the game? I'm gonna write an honest thing. You guys are doing fantastic. It is so great to see more things. The future.
Who wins in a versus match between Sonic, Amy versus Mario's Princess Peach?
I want to say Sonic because of the fact that
I
it's
had
Sonic.
a fair bit
Yeah, Amy has a hammer,
Stutter.
but Princess Peach is a designated healer and support character with buffs, healing, and okay melee with her frying pan. But Amy just has big hammer.
She's also canonically strong as fuck for some reason.
Would you be interested in participating in future playbacks? Follow? Yeah, sure.
Well, that's just because the rings that she wears are actually weight training, like Rock Lee. And she drops them, and then she can go.
It wants my email address. Let me mute the thing real quick.
I would probably end stream here entirely and just be like, hey, as a stream, I'm gonna finish filling this out, and then.
Can we pull the survey back up?
Yep.
No, I thought it reset the survey.
So bad I cry, trigger hurt. Who the fuck's playing T-Mod Loader? Who's playing Warhammer 40k Space Marine?
No, it reset the survey! No! I decided to Google to save my progress. Oh well. So if you like this stream of Demo Detective and you want to buy it, I recommend you go buy Void Bound, show these guys, or play Void Bound, show these guys some love, because again, we need more games in the creature taming genre. Support.
Ones that aren't just Pokemon clones.
Like, go play Void Bound. Do it. Will I be buying this game on launch? Don't know. Though the price seems fair at $25.99, so probably.
You won't.
I will, probably.
You won't.
Maybe.